I'm Nathan. So I'm divorced now. Finally, everything came through in kind of like March, April time. We was together for about 7, 8 years. I think for that time we were married for about 4 or 5 years. And in that time we had a child as well. Like we both weren't happy, we were arguing all the time and it's really affecting my daughter. You can see her development was regressing as well. So yeah, it just got to the point where like, we just had to say, well, that's it. And we had a break for a while. I think it was maybe like 6 months. And then in that time, it became obvious to me that I was with completely the wrong person and that it would just be best to call it a day. I felt quite angry, which is quite unusual for me. Like normally I'm like quite a chilled, relaxed person. And all of a sudden I was very angry. I would snap very quickly and that was quite unusual. Also just feeling a bit like numb, like it just didn't feel very real. It was all a bit, I don't know, you do something all the time and you're used to it and then all of a sudden it's completely different. So there is stuff like I don't particularly like spending time with my ex, but my daughter likes it. So there are times where we'll do stuff together for the sake of my daughter rather than for us. So I think it's quite important that you put the children first rather than the adults. When I initially went to the divorce club, I thought, oh no, people are going to be horrible, everyone's going to be depressed and they're going to be all upset about being divorced. And then I saw everyone's kind of positive about it. You can learn from other people's stories. You can realise it's not just something that just happens to a few people. Like loads of people get divorced for loads of different reasons. And it's just nice to know that other people have had the same experience. There's this whole idea that if you're with someone, it's supposed to last forever and it's supposed to be happy and everything like that. But in reality, it doesn't work out that way. I think like you're with someone and you can learn stuff from them and grow with them. And when that stops, then that's time to end the relationship. So then it's a point for you to go and grow by yourself or maybe find someone else to grow with and develop. So it's just don't think of all the negative stuff about it. Think of the positive stuff. I know that if I stayed in that relationship for, let's say, like another 10 years, in 10 years' time, my biggest regret would be that I stayed in that relationship rather than it ending when it did. So it's tough, it's just the positives do outweigh the negatives and the negatives don't stay forever, whereas the positives, if you keep working on it, they'll last a lifetime. 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 They'll last a lifetime.